Captain Jake Mercer had served his community as a firefighter for over 22 years. When he moved into the quiet suburban enclave of Maple Hollow, he thought he'd found the perfect place to retire, peaceful, green, and just a short drive from the firehouse where he still volunteered part-time. But he didn't anticipate the wrath of the local HOA, led by none other than Dolores Templeton, a stickler for rules and the self-declared defender of neighborhood charm. Jake's fire truck wasn't a rusted-out eyesore. It was a gleaming, well-maintained backup vehicle approved by his department, used in volunteer emergencies and kept spotless. He parked it in his own driveway, as permitted by local code. But Dolores didn't care. To her, it clashed with the community aesthetic. Within a week, Jake received a violation notice and a $500 fine for unauthorized emergency vehicle storage. He appealed, submitted documents from a fire chief, and even offered to move the truck during daytime hours. But Dolores doubled down. "We can't have heavy machinery ruining the view," she scoffed at the next HOA meeting, completely ignoring the fact that the truck had helped put out 2 nearby house fires the previous month. Things escalated when Jake returned from a late-night emergency call to find another fine taped to his windshield. This time $750, with the warning that towing would be next. Enough was enough. Jake didn't retaliate with lawsuits or threats. He simply told his crew what happened, and firefighters don't take kindly to disrespecting one of their own. So, during a controlled burn training exercise on an adjacent property, a miscalculated flare unit accidentally scorched a good portion of the HOA's pristine white picket fence. No one was hurt, and Jake's crew immediately offered to help rebuild it professionally and safely. Dolores, red-faced and furious, called the city to complain, only to discover that the fence was technically built 2 feet over the legal setback line and partially on public land. She was ordered to remove it entirely. The HOA quietly dropped all fines against Jake and offered him an apology at the next meeting, under public pressure from embarrassed residents who had once cheered Dolores on. Jake didn't say much, just smiled, leaned back in his chair, and said, "Funny how fast things go up in flames when you mess with a firefighter."